Hey guys, so it's been a hot second since I filmed a video, and by hot second I mean 2 weeks, which isn't the hottest second that I've had in between uploads. So look at me actually doing well. But there's some stuff to cover. So firstly, what I want to cover is my last video. So you know how I said, oh, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody from my school said something to me about it, because I know they go through my social medias and stuff. Well, I think it was the Tuesday after I filmed that video. I know it was the 26th. I got a text from my dean of students, and he said, hey, meet me in my office at 10 a.m. Thanks. And so I showed up at 10 a.m. and I was like, hey, what's going on? What's happening? And we talked about some other stuff going on with my school. You know, like stuff that deans of students would talk to their students about. And then he went, Abigail, I've had some people sending me some things that you've been posting, and I think they're very troubling. That in conjunction with what we've talked about, it makes me pretty concerned. And I don't know if it's because like I know more about you than these people sending me this stuff or whatever, but I don't know if it's like me being hypersensitive. I just wanted to check on it. And someone had screenshot my story from the 25th that I posted that night. It reads, my favorite pastime is imagining the people closest to me passing away and then crying myself to sleep while I look slightly deranged because I just got finished crying. I thought it was cutesy and I thought it was funny. And you know what? Other people thought it was funny. Who liked this story? 3 of my friends. So one really good friend of mine, my best friend Kaylee, liked it, and then someone from Kaylee's church liked it, and then someone else from my school liked it because it's funny. I thought it was funny.
It's okay. You can laugh. It's funny.
But he brought it up and he went, yeah, I have this. And then he turned his little laptop screen towards me, and it was my YouTube video that I posted, my afternoon tea time episode 7. And he talked to me about that. I had to go through because he fact checked me on some things. Some things he said, I was like, okay, this is like valid. And so I went through and fact checked my video. I don't know if any person is paying attention like that, but I cut at least 3 minutes out of it. But yeah, he was like, look, I didn't go searching for this. I didn't go looking for this. I didn't search you up. I'm not looking you up on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. Someone sent me this. They sent him the link to my YouTube video, and they were just like concerned about it. They were troubled about it. And so we sort of had a conversation about it. And by have a conversation, I mean, he went through the bullet points that I brought up in that video and just completely was like, this isn't true. This isn't true. This isn't like, this didn't happen. You didn't give all the facts on this. You're not giving the full story. Which was fun. Yes, I love it when that happens. I love it when I get fact checked. But also one thing he was saying was, oh, this isn't productive. Like, this isn't a conversation. You're not opening the door for a conversation. It's so crazy. It's almost like I filmed a YouTube video. It's almost like it isn't a conversation. Anyway, that was so funny. That happened. Whatever. And then I skipped chapel, I think that Thursday, because we talked on Tuesday, went to chapel on Tuesday. So we have chapel twice a week. We have a chapel on Tuesday, which is like our extended, like actual chapel. And then on Thursday is like still chapel, but like shortened, like it's a shortened chapel. So we had our meeting the 26th, and then I didn't go to chapel on the 28th. And then I immediately got an email that was like, hey, the dean of students wants you to set up a meeting with him. And I was like, he wants to talk to me, so he wants me to set up a meeting with him. So I didn't set up a meeting with him for like a good handful of days. And then I did set up a meeting for the 4th, and I went in and he was like, hey, what's going on? Hey, don't do that. And I was like, all right, LOL. He went, hey, if you need anything, my phone works. Like, you can text me, you can call me, you can set up a meeting with me, but I'm not gonna know if you need me unless you like reach out. And so I think I texted him on, let me look through my text history. Let me see. Wow, it was a while ago. Okay, yeah. So I texted him after our meeting, and I was like, hey, if I set up a meeting, can I like give you bullet points, then you ask me about it, or like you lead the conversation? And he was like, no. Or he didn't say that. He went, well, I would think that if you're setting up a meeting with me that you're going to lead the conversation to bring up the things you want to talk about. And I was like, oh, but what if I just want you to ask me about it? What if I want you to be like, hey, Abigail, what's going on with this or that? And he he questioned it in iMessage. He questioned it and he went, with the little monocle emoji. I should have killed myself right then and there. But I didn't. I went, okay, never mind, LOL, thanks. And then he replied and he was like, I obviously don't understand. And so I had a friend help me type up a response because I was so overwhelmed because, oh my God, authority figures perceiving me and like knowing that I'm real and talking to me and me being a human being and them seeing that. So I had a friend type up a message for me and he has left me on read. LOL. So that was so cutesy. It was such a cute little interaction. Just wanted to bring that up to y'all because, sorry, what? Someone from my inner circle. Not even my inner circle, because my Instagram was public at that point. I have privated it because, what? Okay, girl. He didn't even subscribe to my YouTube channel. He just watched the video and dipped, which is what I think is the most disrespectful part of that. Whatever. So that happened. What else has happened? I had a birthday. My 20th birthday was this Monday. So that was cutesy. Last Saturday, my sister, brother-in-law, and niece came up to Lufkin and we spent the day together. We carved pumpkins together. We did a cute little photo shoot. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen those photos and you would have seen what we did because it was super cutesy. We did that and then we went to Olive Garden, which was so much fun. And then that weekend I went home to go visit my parents for my birthday, which is also super cutesy and fun. We went to my favorite sushi restaurant. It was so awesome. And then that Monday was my birthday, so my friends planned a surprise dinner for me, which I didn't know they were gonna do. I was actually so shocked because my friend texted me on Sunday, Kaylee texted me on Sunday, and she was like, hey, do you want to go out to eat for your birthday? And I was like, yeah. And so I said, oh, let's go to Mexican Applebee's. And I was like getting everything planned because I didn't think that she was gonna plan anything. I think it was just sort of like, I just thought that it was gonna be me and her going out to dinner. So I was talking to Haley that night and I was like, hey, like, have you heard of this dinner? And she was like, no, I haven't heard of that. She had heard of it. Her and Kaylee were planning it. And so I showed up Monday night with the gang, and they had pushed all the tables together, and they had like party hats and glitter and confetti and cake, and it was so much fun. It was so cutesy. Elizabeth showed up. It was Elizabeth, Jetta, me, Haley, Kaylee, Andrew, and Jordan. Literally the gang. Like the friend group, and it was so cutesy and it was like actually so much fun. They bought me decorations to put in my room because I have never decorated any of the living spaces that I've inhabited. It's just always sort of been like a prison cell until I move to the next one. But we like decorated, and Haley stayed in our room past curfew. Yeah, she stayed past curfew. I'm just a girl. She stayed past curfew, and they helped me decorate my room and everything, and it was so cutesy. Work has been kind of stressful because first of all, having a cheer team, I don't like that. I'm not doing well with that. I can barely handle like managing a dance team. 4 dance teams actually, because we have the Dandelions, the Dazzlers, the Sensations, and then the Divas. 5 dance teams, including the Cloggers. It's hard enough managing that, like getting their costumes ordered and keeping track of payments and getting them signed up for competitions and sizing and their schedule and their rehearsals and extra stuff that we have to do and signing them up for competitions. I think I already said that, but that's so stressful that I should say it again. Signing them up for competitions. That's stressful enough. And now we have this non-competitive cheer team, just 40 girls. And Miss Venetia has pretty much put me in charge of getting all their costumes ordered and getting their performances together and just like making sure everybody has all their stuff signed. I'm just a girl. What are you saying to me right now? Whatever, but it's cutesy. Today they had a performance at a big, like, it's not a big festival thing, but it's like a farmer's market, but not. you know, like those sort of things that pop up where it's like vendors and stuff and they go out and sell and it's super cutesy and they have like entertainment. They went and danced at that and they did so good. Actually I was late, so I missed the first couple of dances, because I really wanted to see the Cloggers, because the Cloggers are doing a dance to Mamma Mia. Also, I love the Cloggers. The clogging team is my favorite. I love the girls on the team. I love the moms of that team. They are my favorite. I have no qualms. I have no query with saying that. I love the Cloggers more than any of the other dance teams, and I really wanted to see them dance, but they danced at the other farmer market that they went to today, the one that they were at 9 a.m. And I already knew I wasn't going to go to that, because you want me to wake up before 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday? I'm not doing that. But I did go to the other one that they didn't dance at. Boo! But they did really good, and I was so proud of them. Went around, hung around a bit, had a good time, had a good fun sweet time, and then we went to, and by we, when I'm saying we, like today, Saturday, it was me, Kaylee, and then Jetta. So we went to that, and then when we were coming back, we stopped by the little crystal shop because I like fancy rocks. Shut up. I like rocks. And then we went to Java Jack's because Jetta wanted a coffee. And right there in Java Jack's, for those of you that aren't, sorry, there's a highway right next to my school, so I see the lights, and I think it's people coming into the parking lot. But there's Java Jack's, and then Farmhouse Frozen Yogurt, and then Farmhouse Bakery. So I wanted to go to Farmhouse Bakery, and then Kaylee at first wanted to go to Farmhouse Frozen Yogurt, and then Jetta wanted to go to Java Jack's. So we started at the bakery, we went, got some baked goods. It was so yummy and such a num-num, such a delicious little bite-bite, such a sweet little treat. And then we went to Java Jack's because Kaylee got a sweet treat at the bakery. When we were at Java Jack's, I saw a student, her name is Taylor, and she goes to Angelina College, and so I was talking to her, and I was like, hey, like, what are you studying for? And so I'm studying for like a medical terminology, and I was telling her about that one time that me, Kaylee, and Haley, so Angelina is the college campus across the street from our campus. So there's like a highway, and then there's us, there's the highway, and there's a light, and then right across the light is Angelina College. It's just like a cutesy little community college, and all their doors automatically lock at 10 p.m. So before 10 p.m. every day, all of the buildings are just unlocked. And all of the rooms, for the most part, are also unlocked unless someone has like locked them and you can't get into it. So we were in there just fooling around one day, just messing around, just being girls. And some teacher had left their classroom open, and I did go in there and I did open a drawer, and they had graded tests, or I don't know if they were graded or if they were just tests. Yeah, so I was telling her about that, and it was cutesy. It was so much fun. And then we came back and we took a sweet little nap. And by little nap, I mean like a 4-hour, like dead, comatose state. Because I've done a lot today. I feel like I've done more than 3 things. We woke up. I'm not going to count that as a thing. We went to the farmer's market, went to Java Jack's. No, that's only 2 things. I have this rule that I can really only do 3 things in a day. Because if I do any more than that, I get so overwhelmed and also exhausted. So I can only do 3 things. So like what a normal day looks like is I go to work, or I go to school, I go to work, and then like I do homework, or I go out to eat, or I hang out with friends. Those are like my 3 things I do in a day. On chapel days, it's go to school, go to chapel, and then go to work. You see what I'm saying? You're picking up what I'm putting down. On the weekends, it's like get with friends and go somewhere, go out to eat, and then study or do homework or something. You know, I can only do 3 things in a day. So I did my 2 things and then took a nap, and then it took so much willpower to get out of bed and go get a little num-num and come film this video, because I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm just a girl, and I'm doing way too many things. I got this cutesy little, actually, I don't know if I want to show you. I got this little mirror ball, and it's hanging from my thing. It's crocheted. I could have crocheted that, but instead I spent $10 because somebody else crocheted it. Yippee! And I have a little num-num, and I tried to call Kaylee to see if she wanted to go to Olive Garden because they have their never-ending pasta bowls back. And on Friday I paid for mine and her dinner, and so I was gonna be like, hey, instead of paying me back, do you just want to go to Olive Garden? But the phone rang like twice, and then she sent me to voicemail. So she was still in her sleep. She was still napping. So I got up and did my thing. I I want to go back to talking about the YouTube video for a second, or the meeting about the YouTube video for a second, because, and I'll cut this and I'll put this back in that first part, because the dean, he brought up, he was like, you said some really controversial things, you said some really divisive things. That was like a big thing for him, was that like my video was divisive. And it's like, girl, what do you mean controversial? What do you mean divisive? It's only divisive if you let it be divisive. I'm just a girl. What do you mean? I'm just saying things. I just say things that resonate with my soul. I don't have common sense. I have intuition. I don't figure things out. I just know. I don't need facts. I don't need logic. I just know. I just feel. I just know the vibe. And he 100% doesn't get that. I was also talking to my therapist about it, because I like needed to process it. And one thing that she brought up was that, so like with my generation, is that we grew up with the internet. So my thinking with it is like, the things that happen on the internet, the things that happen in real life don't coincide. Like, I do not bring up other people's internet activities or the things that they've posted IRL. That is so weird to me. The fact that someone, like, I couldn't even imagine someone posting something like on Instagram and then me bringing it up to them in real life, because that's so weird. What happens on the internet stays on the internet. What happens in real life, you can talk about in real life, you know? But apparently older people don't think like that. Older people, like, what you post online is a reflection of how you're doing IRL. And like, to some extent, yeah. Like, if someone is posting, I'm killing myself tonight, period, don't message me, period, it's been a good run, period, I wish you love. Like, that's troubling, that's concerning. Like, oh, okay, like, you should, like, we should do something about that. But anything else that isn't that is just sort of like, oh, okay, yeah, you're just being a little silly on the internet. But older people don't think like that. Old people think that like anything that you post on the internet is like a genuine reflection of like how you're doing IRL, and they think that it's okay to talk about that IRL, which is so odd and peculiar, and I think it's so weird and troubling and scary. Oh, that's so scary! That's so scary. The fact that you're seeing the things that I post online and you want to bring it up to me in real life. Okay, because that's just so, you're weird, sorry, that's just it, it's just weird. Also, apparently I made it sound like in my video like I don't like the college that I go to. That's not the case, and I'll go ahead and clarify that right now. I do like my school. I think TBC is a really cool school. I love the small, like, almost homey feel to it. I love how close everybody is and how we all know each other, and it's not weird or awkward with anyone, because TBC is such a small campus. There's literally 4 people that go to the school. I love it here. I think it's cutesy, and all the things that I don't love aren't big enough of a deal that I can handle being here. So I just wanted to put that out there, just in case y'all didn't know. I do love my college, and I do love my life. I'm so happy to be alive, I'm so happy to be doing things, and I'm so happy to be here, I guess. So yeah, anyway, that's just what's been going on. I will try to post more consistently, because it's just fun. I love filming little videos and then editing it and posting it, and like having people, like letting people have that little piece of you. I just think that's so cutesy, and I want to do it more often. So I don't know, you might be seeing me more often, you might not see me for another year. We'll just see what happens. Also, I am 100% planning on getting business cards made, because I don't know where I saw this. I don't know if I saw this or if I saw something like this. I think I saw someone like online. This person is like 6'7" or whatever, and so whenever people would ask him about his heights, he had business cards made that he would like hand out to people that would be like, how tall are you? And it was like, yes, I am 6'7". No, it is not hard to breathe up here. Just like it's something cute and like funny like that. And I want to get business cards made with like my social media, my phone number and stuff, to be like, hey, I'm single and I think you're cute. Oh, I know what I saw. a girl had a stamp, and she would go out to nightclubs, and any guy that she thought was cute, she would stamp his hand, and it had her name, her Instagram, and her phone number. And I think that's so cutesy, and I love that. So I am gonna get business cards made, and anytime I think a guy is cute, I'm going to give him one of my business cards, and it's gonna have my name and like my email, my phone number and stuff, because I don't know, I think that's cutesy, and I think that's funny. Imagine just like being out in public, and then somebody just walks up to you and hands you a business card, and then they walk away and leave, and you look at the business card, and it's just like their personal phone number and them telling you that they think that you're cute. I think that's so funny. And if there is one thing that I'm dedicated to, it's the bit. It's being a comedian, because not everybody is funny. And maybe to some people I'm not funny. I think that I am so unbelievably hilarious. I do know, and I feel it in my bones, that I'm a comedian. And I will be leaning into that. And I am going to get business cards, and I will show them to you when I get them. So yeah, anyway, that's the recap. YouTube video, Dean of Students, work, my birthday, because I'm 20 years old now, I'm a big kid, my birthday, woo! And the business cards. And yeah, because I don't have anything else to talk about, because there's nothing going on, because it's just me and Kaylee against the world, and we're just living our lives and doing our thing. And it's cutesy. So yeah, anyway, that's it. Okay, bye.